Lesson 1: The Rise of Remote Work.
Hey Anna, have you noticed how remote work is becoming more common nowadays?
Absolutely. It's interesting to see how many companies are embracing this change. What are your thoughts?
I think it offers great flexibility for employees. They can work from anywhere, which is a huge perk.
I agree. It allows people to balance their work and personal lives more effectively.
Exactly. Plus, it can save time and money on commuting. Have you worked remotely before?
Yes, I have. I enjoyed being able to create my own workspace at home.
That's great. What was your favorite part about working from home?
I loved the quiet environment. It helped me focus better on my tasks.
That makes sense. Sometimes, offices can be quite noisy and distracting.
For sure. But I do miss the social interactions with coworkers.
That's a valid point. Virtual meetings can't completely replace face to face conversations.
Exactly. It's nice to have those spontaneous chats during breaks in the office.
Maybe companies can find a balance by offering hybrid work models?
That sounds ideal. A mix of remote work and in-office days could satisfy both needs.
Yes. It allows for flexibility while still fostering team collaboration.
I hope more companies consider this approach in the future.
Me too. It could lead to happier and more productive employees.
Lesson 2: Wedding Traditions.
Hey Anna, did you see the video of the wedding where the bride struggled to put the ring on?
Yes. It was so funny and relatable. I can imagine how nervous she must have felt.
Totally. It's such a significant moment, and then to have a little hiccup like that.
Right? The band on the bride's finger is a symbol of commitment. It should be perfect.
Exactly. I think it adds to the charm of the ceremony when things don't go as planned.
Definitely. It makes the day even more memorable for everyone involved.
Speaking of traditions, do you have a favorite wedding custom?
I love the tradition of the first dance. It's a beautiful way for couples to celebrate their love.
Yes. It's such a sweet moment. What song would you choose for your first dance?
I'd probably choose something romantic, like At Last by Etta James. What about you?
I think I'd go for Perfect by Ed Sheeran. It has such lovely lyrics.
Great choice. Do you think you'd want a big wedding or a small one?
I'd prefer a small, intimate wedding with close family and friends. How about you?
I think I'd like something similar. It feels more personal that way.
Exactly. Plus, it allows for more meaningful interactions with everyone.
Yes. And you can focus on enjoying the day rather than worrying about a large crowd.
For sure. Let's keep dreaming about our ideal weddings. It's fun to think about.
Lesson 3, Fitness Journey.
Hey Anna, I've noticed that regular workout sessions have worked well for me lately.
That's fantastic. Consistency really makes a difference. What kind of workouts are you doing?
I've been focusing on a mix of strength training and cardio. It keeps things interesting.
Great balance. I love incorporating yoga into my routine for flexibility and relaxation.
Yoga is amazing. I should try adding it to my workouts. How often do you practice?
I usually practice 3 times a week. It helps me unwind after a long day.
That sounds perfect. Do you follow a specific program or do you mix it up?
I like to mix it up. Sometimes I follow online classes, and other times I just do my own flow.
That's a smart approach. Flexibility in your routine can keep you motivated.
Exactly. Speaking of motivation, do you set any fitness goals for yourself?
Yes, I'm aiming to run a 5K by the end of the year. It gives me something to work toward.
That's a great goal. Running can be very rewarding. Have you started training for it?
I have. I've been increasing my distance gradually. How about you? Any fitness goals?
I'd like to improve my strength and maybe try some weightlifting.
That sounds awesome. Weightlifting can be very empowering.
Yes. I think it would be a fun challenge. Let's share tips as we progress.
Definitely. Supporting each other can make our fitness journeys even better.
Lesson 4, Fashion Forward.
Hey Anna, I've been thinking about updating my wardrobe for the season.
That's great. It's important to maintain a fresh look. What styles are you considering?
I'm leaning towards more casual yet stylish outfits. I think layering is key.
Absolutely. Layering can add depth to your outfits. Do you have any specific items in mind?
I'm looking for some nice jackets and versatile shirts. They're essential for this time of year.
Great choices. A good jacket can really elevate your look. Are you thinking of any particular colors?
I'm thinking of earthy tones like olive green and brown. They're easy to mix and match.
Those colors are perfect for fall. They also give a warm and cozy vibe.
Exactly. What about you? Are you planning to revamp your wardrobe too?
Yes. I want to incorporate more sustainable fashion into my closet.
That's a fantastic idea. Sustainable fashion is not only stylish but also environmentally friendly.
Right. I'm looking at thrift stores and eco-friendly brands. It's fun to find unique pieces.
I love that. Thrifting can lead to some amazing discoveries. Have you found anything special yet?
I found a vintage sweater that I absolutely adore. It's one of a kind.
That's awesome. Vintage pieces always have character. I should try thrifting with you sometime.
Yes. It would be a fun adventure, and we can help each other style our finds.
For sure. Let's make it a plan.
Lesson 5: Exploring Australia.
Hey Anna, I was reading about the eastern part of the country and found some interesting facts.
Really? What did you discover?
I learned that the two largest cities in Australia are Sydney and Melbourne.
That's right. Sydney is famous for its iconic opera house and beautiful harbor.
Absolutely. And Melbourne is known for its vibrant culture and coffee scene. Have you been to either city?
Yes, I visited Sydney last year. The beaches were stunning. Did you know Bondi Beach is a must-see?
I've heard that. It's such a popular spot for tourists and locals alike. What did you enjoy most about your trip?
I loved exploring the coastal walks and trying the local food. It was a delightful experience.
Sounds amazing. I've always wanted to visit the Great Ocean Road near Melbourne.
Oh, you should. The views are breathtaking, especially the 12 Apostles rock formations.
That's on my list for sure. I love how diverse Australia's landscapes are.
Yes. From beaches to mountains, there's something for everyone. Have you tried any Australian dishes?
I have. I tried Vegemite on toast. It's definitely an acquired taste.
It really is. But I think it's a staple for many Australians. What else do you want to explore in Australia?
I'd love to see the outback and learn about Aboriginal culture. It's so rich and fascinating.
Yes. That would be an incredible experience. Let's plan a trip together someday.
That sounds like a fantastic idea. I'm looking forward to it.
Lesson 6: Sparking Creativity.
Hey Anna, have you ever thought about ways to inspire creativity?
Oh, all the time. I think it's essential for everyone. What do you suggest?
One idea is to try new hobbies. I recently took up painting, and it's been so refreshing.
Painting sounds fun. I never thought of that. What do you enjoy most about it?
I love how it allows me to express my emotions. Plus, it's very relaxing.
That's wonderful. I've always wanted to try sculpting. It seems like a great way to create something tangible.
Definitely. Working with your hands can be so satisfying. Have you looked into any classes?
Not yet, but I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'll find a local workshop to join.
That's a great idea. You could meet new people too, which can spark even more inspiration.
Exactly. And I think collaborating with others can lead to unique ideas.
For sure. Sometimes, just talking about creativity with friends can ignite new thoughts.
Yes. I love brainstorming sessions. They can be so energizing.
Speaking of energy, have you ever tried going for a walk in nature to inspire creativity?
I haven't, but I've heard it works wonders. The fresh air and scenery must help clear your mind.
Absolutely. I always come back with new ideas after a walk in the park.
I'll definitely give it a try. It sounds like a simple yet effective way to boost creativity.
It really is. I think mixing different activities can lead to the best creative breakthroughs.
Lesson 7: Travel Preparations.
Hello, Anna. Are you planning any trips soon?
Yes, I am. I can't wait to explore new places. How about you?
That's good to hear. I'm thinking about a weekend getaway. Is your passport up to date?
Yes, I renewed it last month, so I'm all set for international travel.
Great. It's always a relief to have that taken care of. Where do you want to go?
I've been eyeing some beautiful beaches. A little sun and sand would be perfect.
Sounds amazing. Do you have a specific beach in mind?
I'm considering a trip to the Caribbean. The water there looks stunning.
Wow, the Caribbean is beautiful. I've heard the sunsets are breathtaking.
Yes, they really are. I'd love to take some amazing photos while I'm there.
Good idea. Capturing memories is one of the best parts of traveling.
Exactly. Do you have any favorite travel destinations?
I love visiting historical cities. There's something magical about walking through history.
That's true. Learning about different cultures is so enriching.
Absolutely. And trying local food is a must. What's your favorite dish from traveling?
I once had authentic paella in Spain, and it was unforgettable.
That sounds delicious. I've always wanted to try making it at home.
You should. It might not be the same, but it would be a fun cooking project.
Definitely. Let's exchange travel tips when we return from our trips.
Lesson 8: Breaking Barriers.
Hey Anna, I've been thinking about how to resolve complex issues in society.
That's an interesting topic. What's on your mind?
Let me be clear, sometimes it feels like there's nothing I can do to break this impasse.
I understand. It can be frustrating when discussions go in circles. What do you think causes that?
Often, deep rooted beliefs and political motivations cloud the conversation.
Absolutely. For example, I read that some fatwas were politically motivated to begin with.
Exactly. When religion intertwines with politics, it complicates everything.
It really does. People may feel pressured to choose sides instead of seeking common ground.
Yes. Finding a middle ground is crucial for progress. How do you think we can encourage dialogue?
Creating safe spaces for open discussions could help. People need to feel heard.
That's a great point. Active listening is essential in these conversations.
And empathy. Understanding different perspectives can break down walls.
Right. It's about recognizing our shared humanity, even in disagreement.
Yes. Maybe we should focus on solutions instead of just the problems.
Definitely. Innovation often comes from collaboration and diverse viewpoints.
I love that idea. Working together can lead to breakthroughs we never imagined.
Exactly. Let's keep discussing ways to foster better conversations in our community.
Lesson 9: New Beginnings.
Hey Anna, did you hear about Mark and Lisa moving to their new house?
Yes. It's exciting news. Have they settled in yet?
They have. They established themselves in their new house pretty quickly.
That's great to hear. Moving can be such a challenge. What do you think helped them?
I think their friends helped with the unpacking. It makes a big difference when you have support.
Absolutely. Plus, they probably had a plan for where to put everything. Organization is key.
Right. I noticed they even painted a couple of rooms to make the space feel more like home.
That's a lovely idea. Colors can really change the mood of a room. What colors did they choose?
They went with soft blues and warm yellows. It sounds very inviting.
I can imagine. Those colors must create a calm and cheerful atmosphere.
Exactly. I can't wait to visit and see how they've decorated the place.
Same here. It's always fun to see how people personalize their spaces.
Definitely. Do you have any tips for making a new house feel like home?
I think adding personal touches, like photos and plants, makes a big difference.
Great suggestions. It's all about creating a comfortable environment.
Yes. And maybe hosting a small gathering to share the new space with friends.
That's a fantastic idea. It's a wonderful way to celebrate new beginnings together.
I agree. Let's plan to visit them soon and bring a housewarming gift.
Perfect. I'm sure they'll appreciate it and love showing us around their new home.
Lesson 10: Customer Service Chats.
Hey Anna, have you ever had a great experience with customer service?
Yes, I have. Just the other day, I called to report an issue, and they were very helpful.
That's fantastic. What did they assist you with?
My internet connection was down, and they quickly guided me through some troubleshooting steps.
That's impressive. It's always nice when they can resolve issues efficiently.
Absolutely. They even offered to follow up later to ensure everything was working fine.
That's great service. Did they ask if there was anything else they could assist you with?
Yes, they did. I said no, that's all, and I really appreciated their thoroughness.
It makes such a difference when they show genuine interest in helping.
For sure. It feels reassuring to know they care about customer satisfaction.
I agree. Have you ever had a negative experience with customer service?
Unfortunately, yes. I once waited on hold for over an hour, and then the representative couldn't help me.
That's frustrating. Long wait times can really test your patience.
Exactly. It leaves a bad impression. I think good communication is key.
Absolutely. Clear communication can turn a negative experience into a positive one.
Definitely. I always try to remain polite, even in frustrating situations.
That's a great approach. Kindness can often lead to better outcomes.
Exactly. Let's hope for more positive customer service interactions in the future.
For sure. It's nice to share these experiences and learn from them.
Lesson 11: Exploring Learning Methods.
Hey Anna, I was thinking about how many different ways there are to learn new things.
That's a great topic. What methods do you find most effective?
Personally, I think lessons are helpful, but there are so many alternatives out there.
Absolutely. Is there any other way to learn that you particularly like?
You can try online tutorials, for instance. They're often very accessible and flexible.
Yes. Online tutorials can be a great resource. What subjects have you explored through them?
I've learned a bit about coding and graphic design through various platforms.
That's impressive. I've heard that practice is key when it comes to coding.
Definitely. The more you practice, the more comfortable you become. Have you considered learning a new skill online?
I have. I'm thinking about taking a cooking class online. It would be fun to try out new recipes.
That sounds delicious. Cooking tutorials can be very engaging, especially with video demonstrations.
Exactly. You can see each step clearly, which makes it easier to follow along.
And if you make a mistake, you can always pause and rewind.
True. Plus, you can learn at your own pace, which is really convenient.
For sure. I also think joining online forums or communities can enhance the learning experience.
Great idea. Sharing experiences and tips with others can be really beneficial.
Absolutely. Let's explore some online resources together sometime.
Lesson 12, Hotel Comfort.
Hey Anna, when you stay at a hotel, what's one thing you always ask for?
Actually, I often ask for an extra blanket. It makes the stay more comfortable.
That's a great idea. Having an extra blanket can really help, especially if it gets chilly at night.
Exactly. Just in case the room temperature drops, I like to be prepared.
I completely understand. What about pillows? Do you prefer extra pillows too?
Yes, I do. I love having a variety of pillows to choose from. It makes sleeping so much better.
For sure. A good night's sleep is essential when traveling. Have you ever had a bad experience with hotel bedding?
Yes. Once, the pillows were so flat that I could hardly sleep. I had to ask for more.
That sounds uncomfortable. Did they respond quickly to your request?
They did. The staff was very accommodating, which made the experience better.
It's nice when hotels prioritize guest comfort. Have you ever tried a hotel with a unique theme?
Yes. I stayed at a themed hotel once, and it was so much fun. The decor was amazing.
That sounds interesting. What theme was it?
It was a beach theme. They had sand-colored walls and surfboards as decorations.
Wow, that must have felt like a vacation right inside the hotel.
It really did. I loved the atmosphere. It made my trip even more enjoyable.
I can see why. Let's look for unique hotels for our next trip. It could be an adventure.
Lesson 15, Discovering Outdoor Spaces.
Hey Anna, have you been to any parks or playgrounds lately?
Sure. There's a beautiful park just a few blocks away from my house.
That sounds lovely. What do you like most about it?
I enjoy the lush greenery and the calming atmosphere. It's perfect for a stroll.
Absolutely. Parks are a great escape from the busy city life. Do they have any special features?
Yes. There's a small pond where you can feed ducks, and they have picnic areas too.
That sounds delightful. I love picnics. It's such a nice way to enjoy the outdoors.
Exactly. I often bring a blanket and some snacks for a relaxing afternoon.
What kind of snacks do you usually pack?
I like to bring sandwiches, fruits, and sometimes homemade cookies.
Yum! Homemade cookies are the best. Do you bake them yourself?
I do. Baking is one of my favorite hobbies. It's therapeutic.
That's awesome. It must feel rewarding to enjoy something you made yourself.
It really is. And sharing them with friends makes it even better.
We should plan a picnic at that park sometime. I'd love to join you.
I'd love that. It would be fun to enjoy good food and great company outdoors.
Definitely. Let's pick a date and make it happen.
Lesson 16, Morning Routines.
Hey Anna, I've decided to change my morning routine.
That sounds interesting. Good luck with your morning routine, I'm sure it will make a difference.
Thanks. I want to start my day with some exercise and a healthy breakfast.
That's a great idea. Exercise in the morning really boosts your energy levels.
Exactly. I've been reading about how it can improve focus throughout the day.
Yes. Plus, a nutritious breakfast sets a positive tone. What do you plan to eat?
I'm thinking of oatmeal with fruits and nuts. It's filling and healthy.
That sounds delicious. I love adding berries to my oatmeal, they're so tasty.
Good idea. I'll have to try that. Do you have any other tips for a successful morning?
I find that planning my day the night before helps me feel more organized in the morning.
That's smart. I often feel rushed, so having a plan could really help.
Definitely. Also, avoiding screens in the morning can help you feel less distracted.
I completely agree. I'll try to read a book instead of checking my phone.
That sounds like a wonderful change. Reading can be so relaxing.
Yes. I'm excited to see how these changes impact my day-to-day life.
I can't wait to hear about your progress. Let's motivate each other to stick to our routines.
Absolutely. We can share our experiences and keep each other accountable.